Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to I think this is part 10 of my Penumbra Overture Let's Play. In the previous episodes, we escaped 2 spider sections. Thank the gods that those are over. And we also killed 2 dogs. And here's one of the zombie dogs that I just murdered. We're trying to find our way through the mines as usual. Yeah, I used all my painkillers, and I found a note which supposedly has the code to section C on it, but I can't see anything. So I'm guessing it's written in invisible ink, so I need to find some sort of like chemical in order to make it visible again. Ooh, this... Oh, it works actually, nice. This must be the hub where all the rock from the mine the rock from the mine is collected and refined. These pistons would crush every bone in my body. Also all the bones in the dog's body. Although those gas valves that I keep finding, those traps, seem to be working quite well. Control panel for the pistons. Oh, did I do that? Oh, I did do that. I don't want to be mean, but the people that all died a horrible death in this cave kind of deserved it. Deserved fucking designing such a stupid system. Ah, there we go. Well, I'm guessing I can crawl underneath. There we go. Nice. Batteries, flares.
Back of my mind can compare to the sight you must be seeing. Now power has returned. I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolity. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are there melted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know where they lead. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
I still don't understand anything this guy is saying, first of all, and second of all, I still don't understand why we're trusting him for no reason at all. So a spare motor. Okay. And then there's this. This conveyor belt's closed off. There's a fan up there. Maybe one of those huge worm things came through here. I'd rather believe it was standard corrosion, but I doubt it. Okay. What am I supposed to do on this side then, other than collect these goodies and listen to that guy ramble for a little while? Can I crawl through here or not? I wonder where it goes. Well, I can't figure it out because I'm too tall. Because I can't really see anywhere to go. Oh, there's a ladder up there. That ladder is very precarious. Maybe I can knock it down somehow. A ladder in the refining beam must be swung down for me to be able to climb it. Okay. I guess I can't climb over the machine. No, otherwise this area with the buttons was pointless to begin with. The conveyor belt must come out of this hole. No, I can't use... No, I can't use this on anything here. Maybe here? Oh, maybe can I... Is this a good idea? Probably not. Okay, well, I guess I need to find something... Oh, no, broom. Broom. Maybe this could possibly be a use for my broom. Number 6. No? Oh, I thought it was a pretty clever idea. Oh, there we go. I can hit it, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, I thought it was pretty clever. Okay, well, so I need something. Oh, never mind. I need to find something here right now because I can't get out again. How do I need to swing that down then? Oh, is that what this is? The conveyor belt comes out on that other side, it said. So maybe if I put a rock in it, it pushes the ladder off. Maybe that's what you need to do? I heard something. Oh, it wasn't the ladder though. Ah! Nice! Puzzle solving without any fucking clues because it's an old game. Nice, thank you, Rock. Oh, and now I also need to... Oh, crap. I didn't read what it said. Solver said that he must have been a death trap. This fan would slice meat in a millisecond. I wonder if I can stop it. He didn't write a note for that? No, he did remove the code for the... Oh, is there this button, perhaps? That opens that area. Can I just jam this in here, or does that not work? Aha! There we go. This rock seems to be my best friend so far. Oh god. Please no spiders. If there's gonna be spiders here, then... I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but it's not gonna be fun. Okay, good. There were no spiders.
We are now such good and lasting friends. I have gifted you with my love.
Not really.
Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift. Poor Red is so hungry. He could eat both the horse and the young, rippling stable hand. Sadly, pony flesh is so hard to come by in these parts, and man meat is so bland. If your eyes happened upon a scurrying rodent, would you deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal?
I'm beginning to trust this guy less and less as he continues to talk. All the machinery looks intact. It's just missing a motor. Oh, I need the motor from the other side. Okay. Okay, spare motor. You're going to be used right away. There we go. Put him on the conveyor belts. Climb back up again. Oh, he's not here yet? Okay. How the hell am I faster? Ah, there he is. Welcome. There we go. Don't know what I did. Oh, I enabled the conveyor belt here, I guess. Is this smart? Probably not. Oh, this is a... Oh, there's a freaking pattern here. I can't... I need to figure out where to go. Okay, forwards. Right. Backwards. To the right. Forward again, 2 steps. Forward again. I guess I can haul ass after that point. Okay, you go, Rocky. Okay, go here, then go here. Then go here. Then go here. No, to here, yeah. And then haul ass 2 stumps. And then haul ass all the way. There we go. Nice. Oh, there's a valve there. Oh, whatever. Here... Doors jammed shut, because of course it is. These barrels, maybe? Is this helping me, or is this impossible? No, it is actually helping me. Nice. Okay. That goes nowhere. I'm pretty surprised how well I'm solving these things so far. I'm also pretty surprised that, like, the way gaming has kind of, like, developed, in a way. How much I'm looking for, like, hints and objective markers and that type of stuff. Well, back in the time when this was created, that wasn't even a thing. Or it was very rarely used anyway. Cart and tracks for transporting ore. As far as I know, they use the same setup to this day. Completely closed up, can't get that way. I may never get out. Don't be so pessimistic, man. A cart and tracks transporting ore. As far as I know... Oh yeah, I just read that. Why do these chains hold the cart in place? Oh, well, the good thing is I have freaking bolt cutters. There we go. What the hell would I have done if I didn't grab the bolt cutters before I got here? Maybe the game wouldn't allow me. Maybe the game said you need bolt cutters to continue to this area. Is this smart? I don't know. Let's do Indiana Jones Temple of Doom style. Let's fucking write this thing down. Okay, I have to give it a push and then I have to jump in. Oh, it automatically stops when I get in? Ah, I want to... Oh, whatever. Nice. I didn't even know that that was there. Aha! Here is the science area that I need. Oh, there's also a save point here, which is very nice. What? Ah, I didn't read that. It said something about a cohort, which is of course something Roman, so I was immediately interested. Stack of books. They're a mixture of industrial reference material and scientific journals. Ooh! It's one of the... Oh, I can move it. It's one of the worms. It's a tiny version of the worm. Hundreds of newspaper clippings, all to do with biomedical sciences, local wildlife, or field studies. There's a... Oh, there's a scalpel or something here. Oh. It's an extract from a newspaper. Oh, I didn't even read the other notes. Oh, whatever. K&R, Thursday, 1st of January 1974. Increased sea traffic causes local concern. Inhabitants of a small village in the relatively desolate northwest have been witnessing uncharacteristically large volumes of seaborne traffic over the past 6 months. Northwest Greenland is virtually uninhabited by modern standards, containing just 0.1 persons per square kilometer. Oh, containing just 0.1 persons per square kilometer, one third of the national average. Sea trade has dropped off dramatically since the closure of the Northwestern Lead and iron mines in March 1972. The mine itself ceased operation due to massive structural failure following an apparently accidental detonation of standard mining explosives, where all 47 co-workers were assumed killed in the blast. Bodies were not recovered. Okay. Is that this mine or is that like some completely unrelated event? Now locals are complaining of noise pollution caused by a high and steady volume of ships sailing close to shore. Unfortunately, in order for any form of official inquiry to be undertaken, the registration codes of the ships in question must be recorded, and since villagers claim the ships only travel under the cover of darkness, this may mark a difficulty for their ongoing quest for justice. Ah, okay, so those ships are probably from the people that went towards this mine. Oh, that's what happened. That other mine, that accident happened there. That blast, that blast, that accident of dynamite going off or whatever. That's just a cover-up story, I imagine. They accidentally discovered these strange creatures, and then the other guys came in to investigate them because they wanted to know what these creatures are about, or I don't know what the hell they wanted to do. And those were the ships that were... Oh, I can turn this on and off. Those were the ships that were sailing past in the darkness because of course, they were doing shady businesses around here. So they didn't want to be seen. But unfortunately, overhead projector. It's badly faded, but it looks like a close-up view of some species of annelid. I don't have a shadow. That's disturbing. That must be the worm. Can I... Oh, I can't switch to multiple... Okay. But yeah, that must have been what happened. Yeah, look at that. Images noting relating to the grey rockworm. This thing is big for an invertebrate. Yeah, so that is what happened, I guess. The other miners were just mining normally and they accidentally discovered these crazy creatures. Oh, that newspaper. They accidentally discovered these crazy creatures and then these other scientist assholes, they just came in like, oh yeah, we need to research this or whatever, and then they obviously all got murdered and now I'm trapped in here somehow. Old newspaper. What the hell can I... What the hell? Why the hell did I pick that up then? Yeah, I can't read the note, what it says. That sucks. It says something about a cohort. A 60s microscope, functional for research purposes, but we've come a long way since these were very common. I guess, can't I use this with this? It's a blank, it's a piece of paper, blank, safe from the smears of dirt. There's nothing written on here, no, but... Christ, what am I thinking? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to fucking read this newspaper. How hard can that be? How is that going to... I just want to read the newspaper, okay? How difficult is that? Special statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. They all relate to the large pieces of analyze. Oh, they're badly faded, but it's a good thing you saw them. Door's locked. Looks like it's stuck on the other side. Okay. Painkillers? Question mark? No, of course not. But yeah, look at this thing. Looks like... Oh, I didn't read this. Looks like to be a smaller species of that worm thing I saw earlier, or is it just a juvenile? It's been dissected. The internal organs removed. It couldn't be much older than that wall I demolished. Yeah, so that I'm pretty sure that is what happened here. The older mine corporation, they accidentally just discovered these guys, these creatures. They got all destroyed. Then they turned it into a cover-up story by, oh, there was an explosion and we could never find the bodies or whatever. Disturbed recently. That's not a good sign. Yeah, oh, I'm hoping that's because of this minecart that I pushed through here. But yeah, those other guys, they discovered the creatures here. By accident. They all got murdered. Then the scientist assholes came in, they made up a cover story, and then they decided to do research on them. And then they also all horribly died. And now I'm here. I'm also stuck here, by the way. I don't really know where to go. Looks like there's something stuck in the keyhole. Well, I can't really see anything. Do I just, like, you know, just fucking smash a chair through here or something? Or a minecart, maybe? Oh, do we need a screwdriver for this, maybe? Poking the key out isn't going to achieve anything. I need a way to collect it from under the door once I've pushed it out. Okay. How the hell are we going to do that? I could use the saw. Well, technically I could use the saw to go underneath the door and scoop it out, but I guess I'm too clever for the game. Ah, that's how you do that. Okay, and how the hell am I going to... Can I... Ah, there. Thanks. Metal key. And then I guess I use the key on the door. Yeah, there we go. Oh, blood. Whatever happened in here... Whatever happened in here, someone must have been in a great deal of pain. Oh shit, there's another fucking worm in there. I was more looking at this terrarium over here. Artificial habitats. Those things look long dead. I think I know how they felt, not being able to get out. These cabinets are damaged, something violent went... Yeah, I bet it was the worm wanting its young back or something. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke into this room not too long ago, and there's blood and slime everywhere. There's only one green-blooded land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging about. What the flying hell is a skink lizard? Oh, never mind, I actually know what it is. There's an SCP written about those types of lizards. Where if you say their name or something, like 1 million of them spawn. This looks very cool though. Little terrarium here with 2 of these worms in it. Oh, what the hell? So with death and disease down here, I suppose slugs were an inevitability. Okay, why the hell are there slugs on the wall? How the hell am I sure that those aren't like mini versions of these fucking worms out here? Oh, there's also a piece of paper in there. Can I grab it? Oh, I need to... There we go. No. These are... Professor, these are biomedical journals of Dr. J. Petiers or something? MHC, PhD, completed between the dates of, yeah, who the hell cares, at the Northwestern Research Station within the Northwestern Iron Mine with the permission of Delta Mining Corporation. Replication of selected extracts left at disposal of mine foreman. Subject of study, genus Rhyacophila. Commonly grey rockworm. Aim to investigate the abnormal presence of the Cadiz in the Greenland rock. Method, collection of samples, if indeed they can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation and dissection. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here, despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet other, deeper areas are teeming, and with the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus, that other guy. Me. Ah, finally some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages to scroll down whatever comes to into my head. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter. It's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here. I suppose about a year now. It must have been near the end of 2001 by now. Huh? I wonder when Christmas was. No matter, too tired to write now. We'll rest a little. Who the hell, like... Oh crap, no. Yeah, weird. Like this, like me? Is that like me as in the character that I play? Did I just write this down for no reason, or... I don't know. Professor, samples collected. The collection process has been very easy than I anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They all are of a healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size, and I can only assume that this is due to some lack of natural predators down here. Specimens are as follows: 3 adult artificial habitats, 2 larval infants dead. Ah, okay, so yeah, the adult ones are in the terrarium over on the right, and then at least one of the larvae is open. That is dissected on that operations table over there. I've been down here 2 days now. Was meaning to record events every day, but I was too busy securing the area I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. It seems as safe a place as any. So those things should at least stay put for a little while. To that end, seems I've had a pretty lucky stumbling. What? To that end, seems I've had a pretty lucky stumbling here. All this old research is about something similar to what's been haunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong. After what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else. And after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I didn't know how many are inside. But this is good. These nodes might have some way to fight these things. The rockworms that followed me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming, or how they managed to follow me in the dark. But maybe I can work that out now. I found some old newspaper clippings, I guess. Oh, I guess they're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. You can see now why they built that facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me though. We'd been resting all our hopes of rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help. But maybe me and him are due the same fate. I must record what's been going on, give the world the answers it needs so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first I need to worry about myself, find a way out of here, and work out how to kill those worm things. This is a long note. Professor, observations. The creatures are indeed larger than previously had been recorded. The juveniles seem to still be growing far beyond their natural limits, although the adults have now expired. I will watch with interest to see what the lifespan of this particular subspecies. The worms appear to have three senses, as would be validated by previous research: taste, smell, and extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations in the rock in the same way that the human eye senses beams of light and processes them into spatial images. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects, because the worm is a vicious and efficient killer. He's wrong. They have no sense of smell. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. It's like the scientist is like, trying to do research normally, and then there's this other random guy who's just strapped down here after all hell broke loose, and he's discovered things as well. Kind of reminds me of Until Dawn, about that random guy that shows up to tell you everything about Wendigos and then he dies. They have no sense of smell. Today I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying around, but to no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in the smaller study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through that wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing, barely. Professor, conclusions. This subspecies of genus Rhyacophila is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it seems likely that it would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that the population would grow to a size of outstripping its own food supplies. Given its increase in size and lifespan already, due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions of a reasonable period of time, perhaps 3,000 to 4,000 years, could grow up to further 3 inches, making it a total of almost a foot long. However, should those conditions change or indeed magnify, physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. Well, I'm pretty sure that that's what happens. It's the 5th day today, and I swear they have begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intended to record here the events of the past year in the hope that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now I realize I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. Well, yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. It was not intended to go down here, but you know. So why write this now? Good question, I have no answer. All I know is I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I've tried a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. Okay, so whatever conditions were so suitable for these worms, they did definitely rapidly increase their growth potential. Because they're much longer than I don't know how long a foot is, because I'm not using that measuring system, but I'm pretty sure that this is much larger than 1 foot. This thing is almost like 1.5 meters long. And that's like a smaller guy. Do I go down here, or is that a stupid idea? What the hell are these things anyway? Are these like ridiculously tiny worms, or is this like organs from that other guy? Okay, well there's a lot of information that I just collected from the guy, the professor, and then one of the survivors. And I guess he just got dragged out, or at least his corpse got dragged out. Oh.
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood.
That's a pencil.
By grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest, sautéed with a little engine oil.
I'm really starting to begin to trust this guy less and less as time goes on, because I already knew he was crazy, but you know, this isn't really helping his case here. Okay, so yeah, there's the slugs there. I don't really know where to go now. Old artifact. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this one isn't as long. Copenhagen Post, Friday 25th, December 1970. Superstition extinct, death mine still breathing? Question mark. A worker in the northwestern iron mine, Greenland, is missing, presumed dead as of midnight last night. Locals fear foul play. Mining now forms the largest single industry in Greenland. At 16 years old, the Northwestern Iron Mine is a relatively new part of the larger complex, which also includes a lead operation. It is built on the site of an older mine, later converted into a military bunker, and finally closed in 1952. The iron mine retains its excellent work record in spite of the recent disappearance of an as yet unnamed worker. We have discovered that the man in question was a young laborer brought in from mainland Europe, possibly Denmark. And authorities on both sides of the strait are currently attempting to contact any family he might have left behind. The man disappeared 10 days ago, and the mine foreman has now exercised his power to declare him presumed dead. This decision, we are told, was not taken lightly. A full search of the mining operation was commissioned to no avail. Without the appropriate equipment or transport, the man could not have survived on the surface. Although superstition in Greenland has seen a decrease in popularity over the last years, some local inhabitants still claim that the land itself is cursed. Oh yeah, well you may think they're superstitious, but they're pretty true. It's pretty alright what they're saying over there. This very paper ran a report almost 40 years ago to the day, discussing high suicide figures for the area, but findings at the time were considered to be inconclusive. Sometimes it's a good idea to listen to superstition, because they may have some interesting things that you didn't really expect. They may be more correct than you think sometimes. But still, I don't really know where to go. So, but yeah, I've been spending ages reading, so I'll just save here and I'll end off this episode. So I hope you very much enjoyed it. We're getting more into the lore here, I guess, and discovering more and more of these weird-ass worms. So yeah, hope you very much enjoyed it. Click the like button beneath if you did. Subscribe to join the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, Romans. Valete.